5:15 on this Tuesday morning, July 29th. And I'm sure the boys are not quite up yet, but they're probably getting ready to start stirring and to get their day started. They are doing the Flanders side today, so there's roughly like 29, 30 baits they're going to be doing. There's going to be some they're going to be holding off on for a week, just like they did on the Manion side. There's like 3 or 4 they're holding off on. So yeah, hopefully for another good day. And busy. It's another hot one here in Illinois, so yay. I'm ready to not be in this heat. Missing bear camp, I know that, but I'll be up there before you know it. So, without further ado, let the crew take it over from here.
Good morning, everybody. It is a nice 55 degrees and foggy here in the Great North. Walking down to the main cabin now. We gotta put a few things in the truck that we left down there, and then we're heading to the bait shed, load up bait. We're on Flanders run today. I think we calculated 27 baits that we're doing today, saving a couple for a few days to start up. But today should be a pretty good day. I don't think it's supposed to rain today, which is be nice. A couple days of rain, it'll be nice to have a break from that. But we're getting up early today, getting things going, and we'll catch back up with you at the bait shed.
I'm so happy to see all these guys so wound up and ready to go this morning. But we're going to take a photo when we come in tonight. They'll be dragging. There won't be a word said. That's just the way it goes.
We'll get a good comparison. Beginning of the day at our first bait, and then end of the day, see how much energy we used.
They'll be dragging.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we will. Preparation for dragging bears later in the season.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go. Our first bait today is not dead zone. No.
Graveyard.
Graveyard, same thing. Graveyard. This is a spot that we used to dump bears way back in the day. It's right outside of camp. We have a new spot for that now. So now, since we know where this place is already, we might as well make it a bear bait. Last year we had a bear or two coming in, so hopefully we can get more of those guys showing back up. Anything to say, Nick? No, should be a good day today.
You guys are kind of looking like twins with your matching hats and matching gray shirts.
There you go.
Can't tell who's who. All right, get on in there.
We need our machete.
All right, everyone, we just got back from Orange Crush. We're parked outside dump now, but we kind of had something cool happen. So this might look like just any ordinary camera, like the ones we've been putting out all yesterday and what we're going to put out today. But this was one we actually forgot here last year. So it'd been sitting on this bait for 365 days. And funny enough, it was still taking photos when we showed up. We got photos of Nick walking in, going all the way back to when we left it last year. And we've got bear, moose, lynx, wolves, a lot of stuff walking through, even in the snow. Like all year we have photos. So right after here, Tucker's going to be posting a slideshow of some of those photos for you guys to see. And just kind of see how many things walk through these sites given enough time. So we're going to get into the next bait here, the dump. And we'll leave you guys to it.
Nick, we know where we're at.
How could we forget where we're at?
You only hear about it every year when Tucker retells his bear story.
I could tell that story in my sleep. I've heard it so many times.
We're at Firestone. This is the place that when me and Tucker came up here for the first time to go hunting ourselves and not just tag along, he sat here and I sat at a bait further down the road that later got clear cut. And we had a bear bouncing in between our baits. And sure enough, it was opening night, or opening evening, when it decided to go to Tucker's stand instead of mine. And that bear ended up dressing out at like 400 pounds. That was a very, very good. Honestly, Tucker, you got a little spoiled with your first bear. Yeah. But we hear it every single time we go to Firestone, talk about dragging it up the hill and the excitement that comes with getting your first bear. So, Tucker, this is your opportunity to insert a clip of your hunt video, because you got it on camera. Show the people what it was like on that first hunt. Well, we're at the bait that we call Burger King, and we're hoping we have better luck at this Burger King than at the Burger King we eat at in Cloquet. Obviously, we're serving much better food than that one up there. We've come in. It's a nice open bait. You can see a bear walking up a bit better than you can in some other locations. Still won't be able to hear him, though. There's a bunch of this moss that carpets everything. And that will silence any footstep of anything coming towards this bait. You won't see them until they're either in eye shot of the little bit of opening that we have or right on there. Dinner is served. Hey everyone, we made it to the dig site bait, got it all baited up. And I noticed a big patch of these here, and I figured it was a good time to do kind of a field guide segment for the videos. You'll have heard us talk about how we have all these blueberries that we'll pick and eat. The bears will eat them, go crazy for them, they taste delicious. But they're not the only blueberry out here in Ontario. These guys in particular, which has confused some people in the past, are not blueberries. These guys are not edible. But I've never known what they are until recently. I decided to look it up, and these are Clintonia borealis, or the blue beaded lily, which makes sense given that they have blue beads on them. And they grow up here just like the blueberries. However, if you eat them, you'll be hunting out of the outhouse because they do not sit well with the human stomach. So if you see them in the woods while you're walking around, do not eat those. If they're blue and on those stalks, cut them out. However, the other blueberries, which Tucker's going to cut in a video here of me finding some next time we're in a patch, he'll put those there, and so then you can see the difference between the two. But worst comes to worst, if you don't know what it is, don't eat it. All right, this has been a field guide entry with Jack. All right, last bait of the day. Unfortunately, we didn't save the best for last because this bait's just kind of meh. Just an okay bait.
It's a Johnny Gravitt bait.
It's definitely a Johnny Gravitt bait. And so we named it after the most okayest guy up here. So this is Nick's bait.
Huh.
It's just been fine. I don't think anyone... They've had some bear shot off of it before. I guess I'll give Nick's bait some credit.
Yeah.
But just okay. Not like Jack's bait at all. That's cream of the crop. But this one got some work to do. What do you think about that?
I don't like you guys talking bad about my bait here.
Well, maybe this will be the year it jumps up a few pegs.
You never know. It could be. Spring on it. We're gonna speak badly about it.
There you have it. All right. Now that we're done, or going to be done here. Oh, that's where my hand shouldn't go. Now that we're almost done, we're gonna go right in town. We're going to do some more town stuff. And so hopefully tomorrow or the next day, we won't have to go into town.
Throw logs.
Well, we're on the way back into camp from town. We have a little visitor in our power cut. You don't get to see too many of these guys up here, whether it's their numbers aren't as big as it is back home, or it's just thicker, so it's harder to see them, or a combination of both. We have a little deer waiting for us. Oh.
See you later. So judgmental.
Just about as much patience as he could give us. Cool.
Not very fat for a...
Not very big, but they're up here. What a fun way to get welcomed back. Nick, do you leave those barrels like that?
I did not.
That means we had a bear visit our bait shed while we were out.
We got a camp visitor. Go show him the marker.
That's exciting. So, you know, if we have some extra cameras, maybe we'll put one up here and see what's in the area. But it shows that the bears are moving, the bears are hungry, and they're out looking for food. So hopefully tomorrow we'll have some photos from Mannion to show you guys. This is a good sign. Hopefully there's more to come. All right, Papa, it's the end of the day.
End of the day, I'm about to end the bob. The rest of us looks like they've been run over by a herd of elephant maybe. They can't hardly move. We got a lot today. I really cracked the whip. They just responded.
We surely felt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I drove and I wore myself out. I drove so much.
That's how you know it's been a long day.
Yeah. You guys got anything to say?
It's only a second day. You can't be tired yet.
Well,
Tell that to my knees.
okay, be careful.
First boat in the water for 2025. Getting it all put together. Got the motor getting on now. Gas will follow, and then it'll be screaming across the river. I wonder how much fish this thing's gonna catch this year. More than I can count, but definitely not more than I can eat with how we fry it.
Somebody in the middle.
All right, looks good.
What's going on, everybody? It's me again back here in Illinois, going absolutely stir crazy because I'm not up there. It's gonna be a lot to try to cope till the 13th, if I'm being honest. But tomorrow, me, my girlfriend, and some friends are going to Florida for a few days, so that'll be a nice break. Not gonna be leaving the heat by any means, but be leaving Illinois for a little bit, which I'm ready for. I just want to get on here and say real quick before the guys close out the video, thanks for watching and thanks for supporting us. Thanks for being a part of the Wells Creek. If you're on Facebook, on the Wells Creek Facebook page, if you guys, we don't do this to do anything with it. We do these videos because the guys who come hunting with us like seeing it. It's a good interaction thing. But if you can, make a comment, drop a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and try to get it out there to more people so they can see it and see what they could be missing. So that's all I wanted to say. Time for the boys to close it out.
Okay, we're gonna end the day here. Long day, busy day. We're gonna end it with a little bit of fishing since we just got our licenses today. We're gonna see if we can't start the trip off with some fish. We're we're not gonna go out in any boats. We're gonna stay shore locked tonight. It's about this time that the walleye tend to move from deeper, cooler water into the shallow stuff to feed. So,
There's a grouse.
oh, there's a grouse over there. I can't switch the camera, but it's over there, I promise.
I heard some.
Anyway,
And I was like,
probably couldn't see that, but we saw it. You just have to believe us.
promise, we saw it.
What was I saying? Yeah, we're gonna stay on the shore. We're gonna catch some fish. See what's what. We have a bet going. First person.
It's a loony. Where am I at here?
You're,
There
pick
I'm at,
a
here.
side. Pick a side.
It's a loony for the first fish caught.
Yep.
So if I caught the first fish, everybody pays me a loony. And then it's a loony for the first snag. So if I were to get snagged, I got to pay everybody else a loony.
It's high stakes here.
So that's our traditional bet we have every year.
We take this very seriously, as you can tell. So,
We don't pay nothing.
we'll send in some other stuff if we catch anything. But if not, this is going to be our sign off to have a good rest of your night. You should watch our video, and you'll see us tomorrow taking on the Manion's first recheck. Get some bear photos, some up-to-date bear photos, since we got some from our camera last year and this winter, but some up-to-date stuff. All right.
Nick with the bucket.
And Nick with the bucket.
Yep. We will catch you guys back in the morning.
In the morning, or if we have any fish.